Hey, yo, listen, y'all. I've been doing for 4 years, y'all. I've been talking to everybody who has ever put a hand.
What it is, guys? It's your boy BlastphamousHD, and it's been a minute since we've seen anyone get beaten the hell up. With that being said, I've got for you today 15 rappers who jumped their interviewers shortly thereafter the interview. You guys wanna watch the original video by Trapologist? Make sure to go check him out. Let's do this.
Leave it alone. Yes, on my soul. Hey, yo, listen, y'all. I've been doing for 4 years, y'all. I've been talking to everybody who has ever put a hand.
Hey, stop playing before I smack.
Do it. Oh,
hey, no.
One rapper attacked an interviewer for joking around in his interviews too much. And Gerbo broke an interviewer's $30,000 Rolex since he was mad at the interviewer. These are times rappers attack stupid interviewers. And we gotta start things off with Lil House Phone. Because House completely went off on Adam 22 on a No Jumper interview back in 2020.
Please never name yourselves Lil House Phone. It is the worst name you could ever give to a female. At least be Lil Cell Phone, bruh.
House had fallen out with Adam 22, and they were talking about it on the podcast because House Phone was one of the original hosts of No Jumper and had been around since the beginning. But Adam did a podcast with a trans woman named Gracie Jane where she claims she hooked up with House Phone. Adam tried editing it out, but people figured out who they were talking about, and it blew up. House Phone felt betrayed and got mad at Adam for exposing him for no reason. So he confronted him about it one day on a live stream, and he expressed to Adam that both his rep and personal life were permanently ruined and that he really felt hurt since Adam sold him out for views.
Being a good friend, bro, you sold me down the river.
You're the one who boned
30,000 views.
the dude.
50,000 views, bro.
You really
How's
think
that my
that?
fault?
You
actually
permanently altered my life. Do you understand
saw
that?
those text messages and you
permanently
really believe that I
altered-
did that to you on purpose?
I don't believe that you did it on purpose. You handled it poorly afterwards. You didn't hear the sincerity in my voice. You didn't hear the worrisomeness in my voice.
I did, and that's
feel like
why
you
I told them to delete it.
would have deleted the whole interview, Adam.
I mean, in retrospect, yes, I wish we did that.
It's all I wish afterwards.
But I can't
had to
predict
talk
the
to my-
future, dude.
He even mentioned how his whole family was calling him up to make sure he was good since his mother had recently passed too.
She had to call me because my other family members was worried that I was gonna miss who. You're a bro.
You're the one who did it.
Bro,
But how can I
you're
sit
so.
here?
You couldn't
Nobody
sit
put
here
that tranny's
and talk to me
anus to
like
your-
this
your
last
lips.
week.
Later on in the interview, House also mentions the apology Adam gave on the news, since he thought Adam was disrespecting his mother with the way he handled it. Adam shot back, saying that he didn't really mean it like that, especially since he paid for House's mother's funeral. And that's when House crashed out, since he was tired of Adam's disrespect.
And then let's move forward to that apology you gave when you're on the news. You're talking about, yeah, he's been going through the mom, he's been going through the hell. You're talking about the person that raised me, that birthed me, my best friend that died. Oh, just he's been going through the mom.
But you are you actually acting like I have some kind of disrespect for your mom when
You're
I
full as
paid for the
of all-
funeral as soon
first
as
of
it
all-
happened just because?
We're good.
Come on, bro. Not here, bro. Not here. Not here.
That's a dead.
And that wasn't the only time House Phone had to check Adam for doing too much. Because just a few months before the interview, Adam made a joke about House Phone's mother being beat up by his father when he was younger, calling her a B.
He was around when I was like little until like elementary school. That's when him and my mom broke up. But like, I'm gonna just be completely honest here right now. He beat my mom one time and I saw it. I saw it with my own eyes and he literally almost killed her. I know, right? I know, actually.
Your uncle gonna be like, you know this guy in Lil House Phone with no jumper?
That's
That's
your
my
son.
nephew.
That is your son.
And I ain't seen him since he was 4.
Yeah, for
and I
real.
beat it. It was what it
I
was.
beat it.
Hey, relax, bro. Hey, not for real.
See? It's sensitive.
Out of pocket, bro.
But that wasn't the only time Lil House Phone flipped out on an interview, because he also had something similar go down on Biggest Bro Entertainment. After the whole Adam 22 drama, House Phone left the No Jumper team, along with a few other people, to work on his own podcast platform called Biggest Bro Entertainment, since staying on No Jumper after the fallout would have hurt the show and their relationship even more. During one of his episodes on Bro Entertainment with Blasey and Yuri, he almost attacked Pot Lord, who was also hosting the show, since he wasn't letting him finish his point. Potland was talking about how Adidas Adidas and Nike weren't even close, and how DC was bigger competition for Nike since he's never seen anyone wear Adidas.
Actually has like
Let's get to
Adidas
that.
okay, like
Listen.
at home.
Okay,
I'm
listen.
assuming he's European.
Okay,
I
listen,
don't know.
just listen. Okay, so
Like, I don't.
when you make like when you say stuff like that, like you have to. Wait, no.
Can I
But
see
just
the
let me
bottle,
say what I'm
please?
saying.
Always trying to-
No. I'm not
okay.
even, bro.
Okay.
You're not even letting me say what I'm saying. I'm saying from your perspective of like people that we be around or whatever. Like you're thinking in a small box when you say that. You and on a global, large scale, bro. It's literally one of the top 3 sneaker brands of like in history.
Yeah, so it's DC.
House was trying to correct him, since Adidas is probably one of the top 3 biggest sneaker brands of all time. But Pot just kept cutting him off.
A lot of people in
just said some
other
stupid
states.
What does that have to do with anything?
You said.
What are you talking about?
You
Bro,
said so
you
is
just said
DC.
Adidas.
Bro, this,
You
swear
just
to God,
said
bro.
that Adidas?
You literally irritate me, bro. You literally
Bro,
think you
because you
know
just be
everything.
saying stupid shit, like
Toad,
The two continued, and later in the interview, House brought up the topic of Pot's drinking addiction. But Pot shut him up, and that's when House flashed out, since he was tired of being cut mid-sentence.
for a
Hey, all
six-pack of beer.
all that,
Six-pack of beer.
all that,
Cut
yeah.
their mics.
Like I
Stop,
said, I'm getting paid for all this.
Wait, hold
I'm
on.
getting paid for all this.
Paid in
I'm getting
funfetti.
paid for all
Getting paid in
I'm getting
funfetti
paid for all
and beer.
Yeah, I'm getting
Invoice
paid for all
check.
yeah, all that.
You getting paid
all
to-
that. All that. All
Wait,
that.
hold on.
Who not broke though? You
You a drunk. That's what you are.
beat your.
I mean, that's
In
justified.
episode 16, we'll
But that wasn't the
That's
only time a
justified.
rapper almost crashed out on an interviewer for provoking him.
I mean,
because
that's
Skinny from the
justified.
9 was also on an interview with Craft Culture.
So,
The interview
somebody
started
say that
off
with me?
with the interviewer
Somebody say that with
trolling
me, man.
Skinny
Nigga, I'ma
with the
need to
block
see
of
that.
cheese, since Skinny is known for
I'm gonna need the
snitching.
money.
There you go.
What's this?
That's for you. You know, just in case you get hungry throughout the interview, that's for you.
Cheese?
And you could tell Skinny wasn't really feeling the dude. But soon after, the interviewer randomly brought up a statistic about women's satisfaction rates in bed, and things got pretty weird.
I want to read you a statistic, okay? This is a real statistic. Ready? 63% of women ages 22 to 39 have reportedly stated that the number one factor of which oftentimes leaves them dissatisfied in the bedroom is due to a lack of rhythm and consistency of motion from their male partners. So I thought of this, ready? What if there was a song specifically for having sex, and all these guys had to do was just follow the beat, right? And the beat guided them to have that consistency in the bedroom,
What are you?
right? You with me?
What you talking about?
Things slowly started to cool off, and it seemed like the interviewer was starting to ask some legitimate questions.
Is Poker the Jew still your manager?
Poker. That's my Poker. But nah, we not on no business terms, but Poker, he decent.
The dude then followed up by asking Skinny about his facial paralysis, since Skinny came out with the video back in 2022, revealing his Bell's palsy diagnosis, which caused some paralysis on the left side of his face.
Interview, you have trouble drinking even, you know, and sometimes I was wondering if it affects your ability to
So,
speak.
Like, I can still rap, I can still talk, I can still drink.
Yeah.
But it's like your man's right here,
Yeah.
he's goofy. Like, you see how you said he had a trigger?
Yeah.
So I'll be rapping, I'll be drinking, I'll be eating, whatever I'm doing, you feel me?
Yeah.
It just comes out of nowhere. Like, my face would just get stuck. Like,
But then the interviewer made a joke about it, being the reason why his music has been so trash for the past few years. And that's what set Skinny off, because he crashed out for real this time.
So that explains why your music sounds like.
boy, keep playing with me, man.
Yeah, beat him up.
I'm
Beat him up.
this disabled, but I will still smack out of you.
Beat him up. Beat him up.
You understand? Your whole staff. Smack the smack cameraman, smack this goofy. This all to get smack. Press play on y'all.
Beat him up.
Stop playing with me.
All right.
You gotta hit him.
My boy.
All right.
Do
Why?
it.
What's up? What I do to you?
You gotta do it.
Security.
Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. At least once.
Now let's move on to 16 Shot 'em, because even though 16 isn't a rapper, he's known in the rap scene for interviewing a lot of rappers. So one day, 16 was on No Jumper getting interviewed by Flacco, one of the members of the No Jumper team. During the interview, 16 tells Flacco it's like he's playing both sides, since Flacco is cool with bandman Kevo, who's one of 16's ops, but trying to be cool with him at the same time.
It's like you with me, then you're some police too.
How is that our fault, though? Because you said, right?
What you mean, how's your fault? You standing behind, calling me a clout chaser, and you standing behind, showing you the
right.
I don't want you to be on my side, bro, but stop,
bro.
Stop.
I think you're a clout chaser.
Riding game.
16 then calls Flacco Kevo to piss him off, since Flacco was meat riding bandman Kevo, and Kevo is the person 16 has beef with. So 16 tells Flacco to stop playing with him before he smacks him. And that's when things get crazy, because 16 does this next.
Hey, shut up. I just said let the man talk.
What'd you say, Kevo?
Bro, talk about
Hey, stop playing before I smack.
Do it.
Hey, no. Watch out, we ain't doing that here. Anybody
Don't spit on me, bro.
Thankfully, security was there, because things could have gone way worse. But this next interviewer wasn't as lucky, because young Vado went mega viral after his confrontation with interviewer Coco Show hit the net. He was on an episode of the Trapland podcast with Coco Show, and Coco used to be someone he was cool with, up until their recent fallout. Halfway through the Trapland interview, Coco started going off on young Vado, saying that he was just another clout-chasing rapper, that he wasn't really about that hood life, and that he'd let their beef slide, since if they both went at it, someone was gonna get bodied.
Ben's bad. Now, me and Ben was arguing on the internet. I knew he right? I knew he's. So what I do? I baited him. Oh, you trying to act tough for the internet, so you pulled up to a crib that I'm not even at. To spank you. Exactly where his ain't no street. Ben not from the hood. To beat the out of Ben. And the only reason why I let you rock and we left it alone, you know why? Yes, on my soul. The only reason why I left you alone and left you rock, you know why? Because if me and you go at it, somebody gonna die. On my soul. In your
Vado shot back, since he knew Coco wasn't really about that action. And that's when Coco followed up by saying that somebody is yet to shut him up for talking smack. And that's when young Vado threw Coco an uppercut, since he was tired of him saying too much.
Bro, it's more to it. It's more to it. That's why I let you rock. So leave it alone. Yes, on my soul. Hey, yo, listen, y'all. I've been doing for 4 years, y'all. I've been talking to everybody who has ever put a hand.
And soon after the incident, Vado took to IG Live with Relly, one of his homies, to explain the situation with Coco and tell his side of the story.
I love the way hood dudes sneak people, bro. Always look off the other way like we about to pitch a ball, like.
He told Relly that Coco had offered him $100 to disrespect him on camera, and that he was low-key fine with Coco's act, up until Coco started disrespecting his people and saying that people were gonna die if something went down.
Peep this, right? Because you know who my cousin is, my blood cousin, Caked Up.
Caked Up? Oh, nah, that's my heart.
Yeah, that's my biological cousin,
nah,
right?
Coco, it's over. I gotta choose a side. It's favoritism.
Nah, listen.
He knows
Coco didn't even know I gave him a pass the first time.
Yeah.
When you put my cousin, and Coco didn't even know
you and Caked Up can suck my.
No, Coco. Now my son Caked Up is this man.
Caked Up. Are you stupid?
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I didn't know Coco was really built like that, because like when we was debating it, Coco's an entertainer. He knows how to draw an audience. And like I told Trapland, this is word to my mother. I'm like, if he never used that word "suck my" thing, but he kept his shenanigans going, you would have seen me look stupid in the interview. Coco was really cooking me. The interview wasn't long, but he was cooking me. But once he said that "suck my" is gonna die, bro, I don't want to hear nothing after that.
But before the live was done, Coco got his say, and he really rattled off on Vado.
Started a war. But okay. Yo, look, Ben. Your mother can suck my. Your fat nasty can suck my. Like, yo, what?
Now, let's move on to Gerbo and Southside, because they were both on an episode of Open Thoughts with Funny Marco. Everything started off cool, with Southside and Funny Marco bouncing questions off each other. But a few minutes into the interview, Gerbo joined in, and the two pretty much took over the show and were very disrespectful about it.
Oh, God.
Oh, you thought it was just me? Oh.
Where'd you get that jacket from?
I don't know where you get these jackets from. They made me wear it to come to college.
We got it.
Wrinkle in it, stink.
Motherfucker stink. Go ahead, co-host. And we need that money back when we finish. That's our payment.
You the referee. Stupid.
Referees do be tripping.
That hat from, bro. That's what I want to know.
I got this from Target.
Nowhere, found it.
Target?
Let me see this stupid.
And the disrespect didn't stop because for most of the interview, Gerbo and Southside kept picking at Marco and trying to play him like he was some kind of homeless person or a nobody.
What you got on?
I got this from Steve Harvey.
Why the f got no shoes on though, man?
Yeah, I just actually said.
Like, I be wearing cheap socks too though, I ain't gonna lie, but it's like, when you wear cheap socks, they gotta look clean. They can't look recycled.
Bro, you can have my shoes, bro.
Everything's 9.5, bro.
9.5, actually 9.5 for real, bro.
It don't matter if they was a get to me.
I count it.
You finna get his money.
Count what I gave him, bro.
Let me count it.
Dude, shut
All right, bet.
We got you, bro. Don't trip. You dressed, I thought you was like homeless. I thought this was all like a front. That's why I was like, I told, you know, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna go in there with the cup and I'm gonna fill his cup up. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, but look, guess what? It's what, like, you trying to.
Thankfully, the two eventually signed off, since you could tell Marco really wasn't enjoying himself, but not without taking a few shots at the studio.
I like the way you put your bedroom together and made, you know, like a show.
Yeah.
Hold my. Yeah. Oh, that was disrespectful.
But that wasn't all, because after the interview, a clip left out of the final cut surfaced online and went viral of Southside throwing Marco's $30,000 Rolex watch and breaking it.
More respect you deserve. No face. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro. Hey, shut up. Dude. All right, let's get it. I'm giving you more respect than you deserve. So it's like, I'm coming.
Fans had mixed reviews, and some even said what happened to him was fair, seeing as Funny Marco used to prank and clown people out back in the day. One Facebook commenter said, I feel like the episode was cool since they were just going with his vibe. But Marco replied, nah, they broke my $30,000 watch and calling me I don't talk to people like that. But now, let's move on to Mayo, because Mayo is an older OG, and a YouTuber named Booba tried joking around with Mayo during an interview, like he could beat him up and take his chain. As Booba goes up to Mayo to interview him, Mayo lets Booba know not to say anything crazy, since he is already not in the best mood. But Booba starts the interview off by talking crazy, saying,
Mayo should have had one of his friends beat him up. I condone this. I would more than likely do the same thing, but let's see what Mayo does. I've never seen this.
His objective is to snatch some chains.
I came over here like
right now, don't say nothing crazy though.
Nah, I'm just saying like I came over here like my objective over here today was to, you know what I'm saying, snatch some chains. You feel what I'm saying? Like I already.
You should try that.
Nah, I'm saying I already.
Booba keeps joking around, so Mayo goes on to ask him if he wants his moment, since he doesn't chill with all the trolling. That's when Booba starts stuttering and continues asking crazy questions.
So why they keep looking at me like that? Like they're making me feel a type of way.
You want your moment, right?
Huh?
You want your moment, right?
Wait, what you mean?
You gonna get it?
Nah.
No,
not like that. I'm just saying like.
On everything I love, you gonna get your moment.
All right, so wait. So let me borrow your chain. Let me borrow your chain.
Be nice.
I can't borrow your chain.
I'll tell you what.
You know what I can't borrow your chain.
Take off everything you got right now.
Let me borrow it. Let me put on your chain so I can see how it feels.
Mayo warns Booba multiple times to chill out, and you could easily tell he was getting annoyed since Booba was wasting his time with the interview. But that's when Booba asks Mayo a question about how bad he would whoop him, and that's when things went left because he does this next.
Look, quick question, right?
Oh my God, bro. I'm 100% on Mayo's side for this. And the reason why people think trolling or whatever that, oh, it's cool, you should just let it happen. No, where I'm from, we call that bullying.
Look, quick question, right? On a scale of 1 to 10, right? How badly, right, you think I could like beat your Chill.
No, keep beating him.
And while doing that, you could hear him say to Booba, didn't I tell you not to play with me? You have to be careful when playing with some people, because everyone doesn't have the same sense of humor. Now, let's move on to the rapper Petey Wawar.
If you ask me, if they have to troll, if that's their only shtick, they're not a comedian at all. They have no sense of comedic timing, and they know that. So they're just gonna try to, you know, talk crap. But I'm really good at dealing with those people. I love them.
Because Petey starts the interview and everything is cool, but the interviewer tries picking on Petey after Petey doesn't know the exact age he moved to the state he lives in now.
Local artist Petey Wawar. What's good, Straw?
What's happening?
Hey, it's good to have you here at Birmingham Unsigned but Major Bio Interviews. And I just want to ask you a few questions so the fans can get to know you a little better as an artist. That's cool with you?
That's cool with me, bro.
I bet. So first off, we start off by asking you, where you from, man? Tell everybody where you from.
I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana, the 504, you know what I'm saying? Moved up here to 205 Birmingham, Alabama when I was about, what, 3, 6, 9 years old.
When you was about 3, 6, 9 years old.
Yeah.
3, 6, 9, like.
369 Mafia, yeah, 36 Mafia.
Yeah, man, yeah.
Yeah, 36
Seconds
Mafia,
later,
you know
the
what I'm saying?
interviewer's phone starts ringing. Petey fires back at the interviewer, saying that's disrespectful and he's messing up his interview. From there, things start to get tense between the two.
That can be edited out, man. Calm down. But like I said, it can be edited out, man. Calm down. Hello.
The interviewer didn't acknowledge Petey at all and talked on the phone during half of the interview. You could tell that Petey was stressed about that.
He should have been left. I'd have been left after about 30 seconds of that. I'd have been out. I'm out.
My bad, Straw.
That's when the interviewer let Petey know he apologizes for that. But Petey tells him he's going to let that one slide. The interviewer goes back to asking him questions, but with one question, Petey doesn't answer. So the interviewer makes a smart statement saying that isn't what he asked.
Man, that was my wife. She had called me on some emergency. But you back to say what?
I said that would be respectful. I don't know.
What I'm saying is back to the interview. Back to the interview. I apologize, you know what I'm saying? It was kind of unprofessional, but at the end of the day, you know, we all have, you gonna let it slide. Let everybody know, what started you with this music.
Man, I'm trying to reach the top. All these Birmingham, you know about my Birmingham top 10 countdown, right? We are trying.
Right.
Yeah, man,
But I asked, the question was, let everybody know how you got started. Like, what got you started.
Petey gets pissed, letting the dude interviewing him know that he'll tear everything up in the house, since he's disrespecting him during the interview.
You got me started. Own conversation, bro. You ain't doing nobody else. I that you did, bro. You ain't doing.
And first off, we edit videos, man. Like that happened. I'm saying we edited, man. But you don't know what I did with the other people. Calm down, and you're gonna either do your interview or you're gonna get. It's whichever one you want.
I'm doing you a favor.
One you want to do.
I'm doing you a favor.
I'm doing you a favor.
Bro, how the doing me a mother favor?
Okay then.
So nobody do no favor for me. Let's get right, bro.
Okay then.
On everything, bro. Don't even come at me like that. For real. You gonna make me better.
So I'm gonna do you a favor and tell you my house.
Man, get the hell out, bro.
How about that?
Man, I tell you everything go business.
Tear it up then.
And if the interviewer had been strapped, things probably would have gone way worse, since Petey probably would have done him badly. And Petey wasn't the only rapper to walk off of an interview, because Broke as F did something similar when he felt the interviewer was trying to annoy him. Broke is an upcoming rapper from Jacksonville, Florida, who's been buzzing lately for doing crazy stuff. And in an interview with Hood Rich Kevin, Broke was high off lean and getting annoyed with the interviewer because he felt like the interviewer was asking him too many questions.
I had to look like, what you mean by that, bro? You can ask me that? You want to see what happened? I mean, I was just asking, bro. I was just trying to see what happened, bro. I can show you. Turn the camera off.
Broke warned Kevin that things could get ugly if he kept asking him a certain police question. A few minutes later, Broke gets up and walks out of the interview since he was pissed that Kevin kept asking him federal questions. He got even madder when Kevin asked him if he needed an Uber.
You need a ride? I said I gotta call my. I need no ride. I get your Uber. What's up with you, bro? I'm good, man. Alright, I was silent. I look like I need an Uber. I could just say, but I can help you out, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not that serious.
Thankfully, Broke didn't actually pop the interviewer since he was extremely high and irritated. And sometimes, it's best not to ask rappers about things they've done in the past either, since it'll make them mad. The Island Boys were on the Danza Project, and before coming on the show, they had just gone viral not too long ago for kissing each other. A YouTuber known as La Mike was also on the show, and he asked the Island Boys if they were going to kiss it out since they were arguing. And that's when they get pissed and stand up, letting La Mike know that they'll whoop him right now.
What's in your way?
Y'all some women.
You got Jolson, right?
Pause.
Bro, that's New Orleans lingo for like, I'm joking.
I would have said this during the interview too. Y'all are chicks now. You kissed. Did you not know people would ask you these questions now?
Listen, I know what Jolson is. Hey, but first of all, I kicked you and you didn't. Hey, you finally not musty too. Finally not musty.
All right, bro. Y'all gonna kiss it out or like what's good?
Shut your right now.
Let's cap.
Whoa.
Back up.
What you gonna do about it?
Whoa.
You see how look.
Not long after that, everything calms down. And one of the Island Boys talks about how he doesn't care what haters and people on the internet say about him. That's when Danza says, if they feel that way, why do they get mad when somebody brings up the topic of them kissing? The Island Boys let Danza know they'll tear up all the podcast equipment for bringing that topic up again, and they almost fight.
They gotta say, man, they're gonna hate on you regardless.
But you say they gotta say.
Yeah.
That's what you say. Right? But at the end of the day, let's keep it 100 because we got both of y'all here too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So what's going on with you two kissing each other and
Bro, shut your break this.
Hey, yo, that I would love to see you try that.
Bro, what are you talking
I would love to see you try that.
I fight women in my sleep.
Now, let's move on to Lil Kelpy, because he was on an episode of No Jumper with Adam 22, an almighty suspect as his co-host. Kelpy had gone viral for a different interview on a channel called Soft White Underbelly, where he appeared with 2 women he was pimping. After the interview came out, a lot of people were clowning Kelpy for the suit and gold chain he was wearing. They said he was wearing a pimp costume and wasn't really living the pimp life.
Yeah,
and that's what made his No Jumper interview get dangerous.
He's a mama's
Almighty
boy.
Suspect had allegedly been involved with the pimp game before, and he aired out Kelpy during the episode and said,
get everybody to understand, kind of like blackface.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's heavily disrespectful.
Like it look like a costume.
Very disrespectful,
You know
bro.
what I'm saying?
Right.
It's
Very
like
disrespectful.
He came
I don't
in
understand
here.
how that's a
He
costume.
came in here wearing in his head like, oh, this is what pimps is supposed to look like.
This is
I
not.
got my little $sign chain.
Kelpy wasn't really rocking with the disrespect Suspect was giving him. And he said that Almighty Suspect was just hating because he was new to the game. But that's when it started getting heated. And Almighty Suspect said,
I don't feel like you're
That's
new to
not- Hey,
I don't
white
feel
people.
Like you're, no. I feel like you're not new to. I just feel like you're an impersonator for your SoundCloud career. You're not new to.
I don't even focus on music.
You came up in
I
here
focus
talking
on the
about
streets. I focus on
you
getting
came in here
money.
talking about you professing old school, and then you was like,
Yeah.
we actually where you learned from, and then you said, yeah, I watched Sharp on YouTube.
No.
Like,
Yeah.
No.
out of here.
I have no.
You could watch on YouTube and in person and get in the street.
and Kelpy and Almighty Suspect kept going back and forth about who was the bigger pimp until this happened.
The pimp. Kelpy the
clown.
You're not.
Know who I
You are
Franklin
not.
knows who I am. He knows who the
Said
get money
what?
every day. I said
You
Ben
said-
Franklin knows who the
Who you calling?
you a
And thankfully, security was there to break the fight, seeing as it could have ended much worse. But that's nothing compared to what happened when Adam 22 got a strap put in his head in the middle of an interview. Adam 22 was hosting a live stream on the No Jumper channel when a dude rushed in and told him to give him all his money. Luckily, Adam's security hopped in and knocked the dude out. It turns out the robber didn't have a real gun, but nobody knew that in the moment, and it looked like somebody was about to die. But a lot of people called cap on the situation and said it was just a stunt for attention because it looked like Adam 22 was laughing at one point.
No.
Right now. You want to go right now?
That's a scare laugh, bro. Nah, that's real.
You want to go?
Later, Adam 22 did an interview with DJ Vlad where he said,
Going through it was like, "Fuck, I'm gonna die. But maybe this is a joke. Maybe this is my friend. Maybe somebody's doing a prank on me." Because in that moment, and like why people said that or people were freaked out that I said like he, I laugh. It's like, I really didn't know if it was a joke or not.
If I'm gonna get shot in the face, I'm not gonna be crying when it happens. I'm just saying. I'm probably gonna be laughing. I'm not good at please don't kill me. I'm more the guy like, are you serious? Like, all right, come on, Aston Kutcher. Where's the cameras? You guys are hilarious. Like, that's it. Like, bro.
It seems kind of more likely that it would be a prank or it would be somebody around.
I've had a lot of guns pulled on me.
And what makes the situation even crazier is that someone else came into the studio with another fake gun just 2 days later. Adam 22 told DJ Vlad that he was in the bathroom when he heard something going down outside. When he came out, there was a gun laying on the floor, and one of the employees told Adam that a dude had just came in looking for him. But now, let's move on to Charleston White, because he completely went off on DJ U in an interview back in late 2022, in which he pulled out a strap on himself while defending FBG Duck's mother and King Von's family. Charleston White tells DJ U that he doesn't care about King Von since Von was a killer. And that's when DJ U tells him not to say that about them.
Now that y'all got King Von was a killer. My mama had 2 sons locked up for murder. And my mama let everybody know I'm not in agreement in what my son's done. All right, but look, so this is what I'm saying. You can't make me care about King Von. I don't give a
Charleston then goes on to get even madder since he helped FBG Duck's mother and felt like he had the right to talk about her. But DJ U told him to chill. That's when Charleston White completely flashes out and pulls out his strap on DJ U.
Behind me saying, I done helped. So somebody else helped you. And I ain't. So y'all gonna help them. Since y'all got so much to say. Back to money then. I ain't have to help now more you right. My mama ain't got a bunch of kids that died. Married your baby. I ain't gone. People more on Chicago.
What you grabbing your gun?
Say, man, you better sit down, homie. What you mean what I'm on? With a gun in my hand.
Thankfully, Charleston didn't end up smoking someone during the interview because things were pretty heated. But it's a good thing no one threw hands, unlike this next rapper, because Compton rapper AD allegedly had beef with BMX Vell back in 2021. Things got heated. AD was on the No Jumper podcast one day when Vell pulled up, and it seemed like AD was really ready for action because as soon as Vell came in, AD stood up, and it was on sight.
Oh, in this mother, you know what I'm saying? In this mother.
Just chill.
Oh, hold on. Oh, bro. Hey, hold on.
But soon after the altercation, AD took to the No Jumper live stream to explain the situation, since a lot of fans didn't know whether or not they were for real. Turns out, the beef wasn't that serious, but that it had sprung up from a joke AD made about being able to whoop everybody in the studio. And thankfully, it was just a prank, seeing as this could have easily turned out like the Lil Kelpy and Suspects incident. But speaking of rappers, one rapper confessed to getting Fulio killed in his interview, and another rapper admitted to scamming a man for over $100,000. So click this video to see rappers' most disturbing confessions.
What the hell? Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to comment, like, and or subscribe. It's your boy BlastphamousHD. Twisms.